As the famous architect of Chicago's lakefront, Daniel Burnham, directed, "Make big plans. Aim high in life and work." Back in the 1990s, Congressman Pete Visclosky took Burnham's advice, championing a comprehensive vision to reclaim 21 miles of Indiana's Lake Michigan shoreline from the Illinois line to LaPorte County for public enjoyment and recreation. It's called the Marquette Plan. Following Burnham's dictum and the Marquette Plan, the city of Gary received $28.2 million from the Northwest Indiana Regional Development Authority to restore historic Marquette Park, 241 acres along Lake Michigan. Gary, a city created in 1906 by U.S. Steel, has famously suffered the industry's decline, along with population loss that has hammered the city tax base and budget. Combine that with nearly a century of bitter lakeside winters, and you can imagine the condition of Marquette Park. Elegant pavilions deteriorated, concrete steps, sidewalks, and parking lots crumbling, natural areas and trails choked with invasive species. The bold restoration project reached all of these areas and made the historic buildings and parking areas accessible to everyone. In 1921, Chicago architect George Mayer designed the bathing beach pavilion, now called the Aquatorium. The columned neoclassical building resembles a Roman temple with an open-air second-floor gallery that offers spectacular views of the lake and Chicago's skyline. After sitting boarded for 20 years, the National Register-listed structure was leased in 1991 to the Chanute Aquatorium Society and renamed to house a museum commemorating Octave Chanute, an aviation pioneer who flight tested his craft from the Gary Dunes, and the Tuskegee Airmen, a World War II-era African-American squadron that included pilots from Gary. To make the building more attractive for tourists and rental functions, and more financially sustainable, the project restored the exterior, renovated the north wing, and adapted the west courtyard as a space for performances, receptions, and parties. The Marquette Pavilion, also designed by the Mayer firm, was built as an elegant entertainment center with a ballroom and outdoor dance floor. The restoration replicated the long-gone original windows, doors, and skylights, recaptured the original color scheme, polished the terrazzo floors, and recreated the original chandeliers based on historic photos. With the addition of an elevator, updated restrooms, and all new mechanicals, the pavilion is once again a popular site for weddings, proms, and community events. The project also restored historic footbridges, sidewalks, stairs, and trails, and repaired ecosystems, including wetlands and an oak savanna. Battered by weather and pollution, artist Henry Herring's 1932 bronze statue of Father Jacques Marquette stood at the park entrance on a stained limestone base flanked by unstable walls. With Father Marquette and his environs restored, the park presents visitors with a welcoming gateway. The comprehensive restoration extended the life of Marquette Park as a public amenity, a jewel on Indiana's Lake Michigan shoreline for decades to come. Indiana Landmarks recommends a visit. Head for the open-air gallery on the Aquatorium's upper story at sunset. What a view! Bravo to the City of Gary, winner of the 2014 Cook Cup for Outstanding Restoration.